following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city ain't nobody in Hawaii. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city ain't nobody in Hawaii. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Bad guys do hill shit, no one can stop it. Walking in the shadows, always all the profit. Fast cars, big dreams, living on the edge. Haters talking trash, but we ain't even faced. Just some rebels with the cars, breaking all the rules. Bosses in the game, always playing it cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city ain't nobody in Hawaii. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city ain't nobody in Hawaii. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city ain't nobody in Hawaii. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city ain't nobody in Hawaii. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay.
Viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cool. Who the fuck am I? I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. Elwood's in the motherfucking chat. We are here with talking shit. We're supposed to have an interview tonight. We're supposed to have the Black Dahlia, Paige Colette, on tonight. She had other engagements apparently. But we're still here. We're still gonna have fun. And no idea what we're talking about. We'll get into it right after this.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain.
All right. Now, let me
Who the fuck are you again?
I don't fucking know. Apparently, I lost all my mental faculties, apparently.
Fuck.
At least I'm in a good mood about it, goddammit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be like yesterday.
Good bit.
Good bit.
So what's up with you? How you been?
Is it Friday yet?
Good
I need it
bit.
to be Friday. I need it to be Friday, dude. It's Got a long, hard case of the Mondays, my guy.
I believe
Long,
somebody
hard
get their
case.
ass kicked say something like that.
Yeah. But no, still taking it day by day with that situation. But, yesterday was pretty hard after I got back from the studio. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to dwell on that too much tonight. So how are you doing, my guy?
Oh man, it was a Monday. Not much
Yeah,
different
dude.
from any other Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the phone for an incessantly too much amount of time.
Yeah, explain that shit. The yapping. What the fuck was she yapping about for 2 fucking hours?
Um, I don't know. I took notes. I don't know. I don't know.
And when you say you took notes, did you take notes of the actual phone call, or it was just like random thoughts that you wanted to commit?
Um, I don't know. I started like making hieroglyphics and then song
Yeah.
lyrics, and then somewhere in there was some stuff that she said. Yeah.
Oh, song lyrics. Are we gonna get back in the booth?
Yeah. Yeah. Old and decrepit.
Hey, that could be the title of the track, man.
Notorious OLD.
I can get the notorious OLD versus the notorious KID in a no holds barred match. Oh, I forgot you only do tag team, so I'll put the Sharps versus us.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can.
No.
So, you had a
Killing one of the
little,
Sharps is enough.
you had a little action going on over there this evening.
Oh my god, dude, the dumbest shit. So, turkey down.
Discard the turkey.
Well, because of said incident, I missed dinner because my lovely daughter decided to go in a Stouffer's lasagna and then eat the whole damn thing. So I'm eating 4 peppered turkey breast. It's actually quite good. So very lean dinner. So we know the term "boys will be boys," right?
Yep.
All right. You remember that game that some boys used to play, not me per se, called Ding Dong Ditch.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Now they've modified this game, so to speak, to where if an Amazon package gets dropped off at your fucking door, they do Ding Dong Ditch. They then proceed to take your package. My guy,
I'm not a fan.
neither was this very, at this point, a very nice lady and nice man that were in my driveway raising hell for fucking 2 hours. So here's what happened. My son had a couple of his friends over. One of these said friends was said culprit of said issue. Um, had property management out here, had ASO out here, which took for fucking ever. They got called, and we waited for over a fucking hour for them to go up. To the point, I was begging somebody else to call them back, let them know that a big bald man was kicking into the door of a house just to see if they could hear it any faster. Now, granted, obviously, it had been me kicking in my own door of my own house. Nobody thought that was funny. Nobody thought it was funny. They thought it was funny when I pulled out a fucking yard chair, made my kids go get me a Kool-Aid jammer so I could sit back and watch the fucking fireworks happen. Which never fucking happened because timing is terrible in my life. But just the story is I'm either going to be officiating a funeral very soon for that young kid, or he's going to spend 25 to life in his room, away from civilization. Because I know his mama, and when I tell you she has a shorter fuse than I do, that is no joke. So yeah, dealt with some thievery tonight. So just add it to my plate of bullshit that I've dealt with in the last 7 days.
Thievery.
Thievery. Yeah.
Some serious thieving going on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That's crazy, man. This fucking porch pirates. It's like it's a thing now. Like
the kid's 9.
So crazy.
And he didn't see anything wrong with it.
Really?
Like, this was, yeah, like the stuff that was recovered was a dress for a wedding.
Oh, fuck.
A couple other outfits. And a blanket that was custom made for Valentine's Day for just happened to be this couple that was in my driveway. Understandably, the woman was mad because that blanket was a Valentine's Day gift, as well as the other items. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh my God. Let me tell you that's a lucky man. Lucky man. That woman. In life. God. That's all I can say. But real quick, we had Valentine's this past weekend. How was your Valentine?
I had a really nice dinner planned for Sunday evening.
Mm-hmm. That's when you know you're matured in your relationship. You don't do it on Valentine's, you do it after Valentine's.
Yeah, no, fuck all that.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't get a reservation anywhere, say Friday or Saturday if you wanted to. So
That's a lie.
I got somewhere Friday evening, and we had to cancel it because something came up with one of my daughter's horses. It's gonna cost me $300 I wasn't expecting to pay. So
what happened to the horse?
Well, we have a lease there.
Yes.
And with the lease, you get, some extra lessons, you get boarding, you get all this, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the horse got injured in late January.
Okay.
So she hasn't been able to ride it. She hasn't gotten any of her extra lessons. She hasn't got any of these things. So we weren't expecting to, we figured we didn't plan for that bill for this month. And it's, for that horse, it's $300. But they're making her pay it, and I can't, piss them off. So even though, rightly, I don't think I should have to pay it because she got no benefits of that lease this month. But I can't raise a stink because she loves it there.
I can see it from both sides.
And I do too, because I'm a businessman. I understand, looking at it from their perspective.
But even so, from a business standpoint, keep your customer happy. Even though you didn't get these extra lessons and shit that's in your lease, we'll take 20% off or some shit.
Well, yeah, my argument is they're saying that you still are paying for the horse's care, you're still paying for all this, and I'm like, that's absolutely fine, but why didn't you offer her the extra lessons even on a different horse? Why didn't you offer her the perks that didn't require her horse being there?
And then their retort.
I don't think my wife pushed much harder than that because, like I said, we can't afford to piss him off because Major loves to go there.
I mean, I don't see it as pissing off. I see it as a customer having a concern, and as a customer, you have a right to get an answer for it.
I know. Yeah.
I guess Uncle Draven's gonna go up there and say something.
Might have to, man. We might have to start dealing with each other's kids' shit for deniability.
Plausible deniability.
That's right.
We need a third party, though.
You're like, do not be like your Uncle Draven.
All you gotta do is go on fucking YouTube and see some stupid shit I've done. Listen, I grew up in the Jackass era, and I've proven it. It's bad. It is fucking bad. Oh, fuck. So anyway, the Valentine's was kind of just a dud this year for you?
Yeah, it just kind of came and went. I mean, we've been married as long as we have. It's not one of the big things, you know.
Oh, you know, it's still nice to do something.
Yeah.
Doc, a little Hakatera. I know, it's never done. Trust me, it didn't happen over in the Grimes residence either.
What else? Sorry state of affairs.
Well, when you've been married as long as we have. Oh, well, mine was a little bit better. Have you been to a Brazilian steakhouse before?
Yes, I have. Which one did you go to?
I went to Terra Gaucha over there off South Side.
Is that near Tinseltown?
Yes, the one right in front of Tinseltown.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one right next door to Hooters.
I've been to that one, and I've been to the one at the beach.
That's something Del Fuego.
Yes.
Which one did you like more?
Probably the one that you went to.
Terra Gaucha. Yep, me too. The quality of it just tasted. It had a better tasting quality to it.
Yeah.
Had it better for what I fucking paid for it. But Jesus fucking Christ. Here's how bad my luck was though. So we go in. I, like a fucking G, had a fucking reservation. Bitch. So we sit down. And the dude comes over and he does this whole spiel. Now, this restaurant's very loud. And he's talking into my ear. I just had an ear infection. I don't have full hearing again. So I'm like trying to cock my head where I can like hear from this ear. And he's like, as I turn, he's turning with me. So it's just not like it's not lining up like I need it to. Right? And he's got an accent. I can't pinpoint his accent. It's not like a Alabama accent or like Miami accent or even like a Spanish, like it's something I've never heard before. Like I told him I need you to slow down. Please slow down. And enunciate what you're trying to tell us.
Might have been Brazilian. Well, Portuguese, I guess it would.
No, he was way too dark on that. Way too
Okay.
dark. Okay. Anyway, might have been Nigerian. I don't know. I have to talk to Kofi about it. Like,
I thought he was Jamaican. Aren't you Jamaican?
No.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I cut him off like, listen, we've been here before. I know the deal. Green means yes, red means no. Unlimited food, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So he goes away for like half an hour. I'm sitting here like, take my drink order because usually, you know, you do your drink order and then you go do your thing. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he comes back. By this time, my wife's done got up, went to the cold and hot bar, got her side and shit, and she's done started digging in. Like she's not waiting. She's excited. Like, this is her favorite place in the fucking world to go. All you can eat meat, and she ain't got to pay for it. Winner, winner. So the dude finally comes back, and understandably, the place is fucking packed. It's Saturday night, right after Valentine's. A lot of people have the same idea we do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not stressing about it. I'm very understanding about shit like that. Get her drink orders. Comes back in like 3 minutes with it, and he asks, if there was a problem because I haven't got up, and she's already like 3 fucking rotations into the fucking meat shit. I'm like, no, I was just waiting for my drink. He's like, goes and walks off. Get up, go do my thing, come back. What's the first fucking thing that comes to the table when I have the card green?
Mm.
Fucking pineapple.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, as you know, and as a lot of my friends and family know, I'm deathly allergic to pineapple. But it smelled so good.
Good.
And my wife is like shooing them off before I could even say yes. Right?
Like, what happens?
My throat swells up and I can't breathe.
Like, from one bite?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Within like 30, 45 seconds, my throat's closed. It sucks, especially the first time it ever happened, and I didn't know what was going on. But I could tell you how to make a fucking grown man happy. The shit was tight.
Jesus.
He died doing what he hated. Choking on dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway. So the rotations start coming through, and I'm waiting on one thing. It's one particular thing that they do that I can't get anywhere else at any other Brazilian steakhouse. They do like this bacon wrapped chicken, and it's marinated in something, and I don't know what the fucking marinade is. I can't figure it out to save my life. It's not pineapple related because I haven't died from it. But I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm getting the ribeye, I'm getting the sirloin, I'm getting the lamb chop. I'm like, literally everything else in the world, even fucking garlic bread somehow rotated onto my fucking table. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, figure that out. So the whole rotation goes by, and I know this because the pineapple's coming back to my table, and my wife just gives him a side eye, and he just like overtly turns a 90-degree angle and walks the other fucking way. So I'm getting aggravated. Like, you know what? Okay, maybe the chicken's not on the menu. Cool, whatever. I'm not gonna make a big deal. I just want to enjoy my food. I'm eating. And about 3.5 pounds later, I tap out. I flip the card over, like I'm done. I fucking fuck me. Like meat sweats already are happening.
Right.
And I sitting there and like she's still picking at hers, but she wasn't like being as ferocious as I was. And she finally says she's done. I'm like, all right, cool. So Stu comes back over. Do we want dessert? And I'm like, First time I've been out to eat since my gallbladder surgery where I can actually get dessert. Give me the dessert menu. So we look at it, and she's like, I just want a cheesecake. I'm like, normally I'd say that too, but I want to try something different. So I got the creme brulee.
Nice.
When I tell you that first bite was so heavenly. You ever have that dream where like you're a grown ass man and like you eat something from your childhood, and like as soon as you take that bite, like you revert down to like your childhood self, and like everything's like, yep, that was that moment. Like I had my heart exploded because it tasted just like my grandmother's homemade vanilla pudding. And like I started crying.
Oh my God.
Dude, I should like tears. Now, mind you, this is 4 days after everything. Like that's hitting me too.
Right.
Like I'm just like tears. And the guy comes over and he's like very concerned. Like he's like, oh fuck, what did I do to this man? And my wife had to explain what it was because I had trouble explaining to her what it was. And I was like, just take a bite. You'll understand. And like she took a bite. She's like, "Oh my god, it's just like your grandma." I was like, "I know how," and I'm just like, I'm eating this shit, and like I'm hurting at this point. Like I've done went through the belt, the button, and the zipper of my pants, and I'm hurting myself to put this shit down. Like at one point, it went from like happy tears to pain tears. Like it's a transition, and I'm like, oh, like the guy comes over, is like, "Sir, sir, are you in danger?" Like, "I'll take the check, please." And he brings it over, and it's the manager that brings the check over because now the dude's very concerned. Like he's done something to offend me. Like
Right.
I had to have my wife explain the custard thing to her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad we could help," but and I heard that buzz like, "But what?"
Oh shit.
Like tears like went from like pouring to like let's wait. Only Jello pudding packets. I'm like, what?
Oh my god. He really said that?
He did, yes. Like I think she did that trying to make me, go like, oh, I can just go buy a box of Jello pudding and I can have this same emotion at my house away from her restaurant so nobody can see me cry. That's not what happened. So I'm looking at her, I'm like,
How dare you?
with all due respect, take this back. And I handed it to her. It was halfway done. I was like, I don't want this. What do you mean you don't want it? I was like, it don't taste right. I'm sitting there like I'm trying to like compose myself, like wiping tears off, like sucking up the snot. Right. And my wife's like, please don't. Please, like, no. I ain't paying $10 for some creme brulee that I can make it home too. It don't taste right. Please take it off my check. And the guy comes back over with the new check and he's like, I'm so that's like, no, that's fine. I'm glad I was told. I understand this. And it's not going to affect you either way. So I pulled out some money and I gave him is a $40 tip good for a $150 dinner? Would you say
Yeah,
yes?
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I gave him. And then I put like another 20 on my card or some shit. Like, so he made out pretty good with $60, which at that point, then I started thinking like, he's working 9 tables right now. And one of those tables is like 10 people deep. What the fuck did this guy take home for tips? Why the fuck am I doing pest control when I can be doing this? Right? Like now become a money thing. Now I'm aggravated.
Dude, some of these places like Ruth Chris and
I have never been there.
dude, best steaks in the world. Best steak on the planet.
I know we have one, but I don't I say I don't know if I could pull the trigger on one after spending like $210 on fucking dinner the other night. But I don't know if I could pull the trigger on that. Like at least with the Brazilian steakhouse, it's all you can eat. Like I can eat to my heart's content and not get no creme brulee.
Yeah, but you're not gonna walk out of Ruth's hungry either.
You know what?
Look,
you and me, sometime over the summer, is probably going to like
after what?
double date it.
Yeah, it's the best steakhouse there is. They cook their steaks. It's amazing. I'll fight any fucking body over saying another steak place has a better steak than Ruth Chris. I don't give a fuck. Them's fighting words.
It's better than Texas Roadhouse.
Oh my god. It's been. I mean, I've been to all the big ones in town. I've been to Morton's. I've been to
Morton's wasn't that good. I didn't like Morton's.
Yeah, it's not. I've been to what is the
Black Creek was better than fucking Morton's. That place is dog shit.
Yeah, that is. I don't know. All those restaurants on the South Bank, none of them even come close.
Would you say it's better than Grumpy's?
It's tough, but yeah, I gotta give them the win.
You know what? While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna pull up Chris Roof's fucking the fucking menu real quick. It's like, all right, let me see how much it's gonna cost me.
Here, you do that while I throw it to some commercials.
You do that.
We'll be right back.
Let me introduce you to our new sponsor, Smackin' Sunflower Seeds. Check this out. They sent us this huge box of samples with all these amazing flavors, from traditional flavors like the OG and ranch to unique flavors like cinnamon churro and my favorite, backyard barbecue.
Absolutely, man. Let's not forget the garlic parmesan, the cracked black pepper, and my personal favorite, the maple brown sugar. It is grade A, phenomenal, my guy.
So me, Draven, and Miner all sat down, went through all these flavors. Of course, we each had our favorite, but one thing we agreed on, this is an amazing brand. If you're a sunflower seed eater, definitely need to check this out. If you're not a sunflower seed eater, you still need to check these out because they got a flavor that you like without question. Miner's favorite was dill pickle. I like the barbecue. Use the link in the description and enjoy.
All right, we are back.
Okay, so I'm looking at the menu, and I'm gonna ask you this, and I need a legitimate answer. This ain't bullshitting. Is that porterhouse for two actually for two, or can I just down that?
I mean, how big does it say it is?
It says porterhouse for two, 123.
No, I mean the size. It doesn't say how big it is.
Oh, it's only 40 ounce.
Only 40 ounces?
Only 40 ounces.
Yeah. Sometimes they have a fucking tomahawk.
They have that too, but I don't know if I want to spend $150 on a tomahawk when I can go buy one for $20 at Sam's Club and make it. How big is the tomahawk? The tomahawk is also 40 ounce, but they also include the bone weight in that. So, like,
Yeah.
you get what? Maybe 20 ounces of meat?
I think it's probably more meat than that, but yeah. I mean, you're not gonna be able to feed Andre the Giant on one of their meals, but who the fuck wants to eat more than 20 ounces of steak with sides?
Me.
Yeah,
I ate like 3 pounds of meat the other night.
yeah, but you didn't have any real sides or bread. The bread is fucking phenomenal.
I did have bread. I did have bread.
All right.
They had that Brazilian Parmesan dough shit. And then the garlic bread that fucking came through somehow. Still trying to figure. That is an enigma. Why the fuck is goddamn garlic bread at Brazilian Steakhouse on the skewer
Right.
in rotation? Did somebody like walk in with like a Walmart loaf and like, you think we could sell this?
Were they like cutting it off or?
No, it was like pre-cut, and then like
okay.
it was sliding it off the skewer.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting.
But yeah, Bruce Chris, we might have to double date that in about 6 months when we save up enough for it.
Yeah, no, it was fucking phenomenal. I'm probably gonna take her. Our anniversary's next month, so.
Are you leaving the country again?
No.
Yes! I meant condolences. Listen. When you go out of country and you get on those boats and I can't get a hold of you for days at a time, that shit happens. Star dates. Remember the star dates, motherfucker?
I remember.
Oh my God. Legitimately, every day about the same time, I would message him a voicemail knowing he's not going to get it till he hits land again. And it'd be some of the most ridiculous fucking shit that I would send him, praying he would open this shit around his wife. Praying. Like it was start date 3/25/23 13/21. Like I had the fucking date and the fucking time on the star date.
Right.
And it'd be like just like Tom Hanks in Castaway, like talking to the fucking ball. Like
Wilson.
Talking. Yes, I'm sitting there talking to my phone, which is Wilson, like having a full-on conversation. And he could follow the conversation, even though it's one-sided. And he messaged me back like, I fucking love you. Sending me shit.
It's like it took me It took me all goddamn day to listen through all the fucking voicemails, but I didn't miss shit. Everything that happened everywhere, I learned in an afternoon. Like, anything happened in wrestling? Hold on, I'm listening. I'll know just a minute.
The thing was, like, 90% of it was not wrestling related. Like, very little was fucking wrestling related. A lot of it was just, please come home. I can't do this by myself anymore. Like, just like that one ex that you broke up with because she's fucking psychotic. I was that ex for 5 days. Fuck.
Yeah, I have kind of many PTSD when it comes to taking cruises during important times. Like I was on a cruise when Sting debuted at Survivor Series, and I couldn't watch it.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
I knew he was coming too. I was like, I know that motherfucker. So a couple of days later, I had to figure out how to get on their janky ass internet and look and yep, he was there. But
I'm about to say, they didn't have Wi-Fi on the boat?
it was really janky.
As this was fucking 2015, 2014.
Yeah,
2014.
really
Yeah.
upset about that.
I was upset about that debut, not because of what happened to it, but because they gave him that god awful fucking music to come out to.
I know, man.
When fucking Goldberg can come out with his WCW Invasion music,
And you know they own
fucking
that
Sting.
fucking music.
I know they own the fucking music because leading up to I think it was 2K15. Yeah, where he was the pre-order DLC bonus. The fucking commercial was a fucking orchestra playing the Crow theme.
Yep.
Dog water.
Horrible.
Mad about that.
Horrible. Yeah, I don't know.
So Ricky Stark's fucking date. While we were talking shit.
Yeah, he seemed to not quite sure that he's Ricky Starks, but have they ever? They still haven't given him a name.
Night. Well, the only thing we know for sure is
He's the absolute.
Absolute.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what, my guy? I'm fucking exhausted. It's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a week, so to speak. Real quick though, before we get out of here, I want to just have just an audience, both live and on the podcast that's going to listen to this when it releases. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any quarrels with family members, please squash them. If you've not talked to your family in a while, call them, reach out, because you never know when it's going to be the last time. Perfect example with my dad passing Wednesday. The last time I physically spoke with him was 2 days before Christmas, trying to get him to come over to spend Christmas with his grandkid. Now, obviously, happened, and from that Saturday that he went down to the following Wednesday when he passed, you weren't able to speak with him. You weren't able to communicate unless you were in the room, and I couldn't bring myself to go up there because I didn't want my last memory of him to be in a hospital bed.
Right.
Dying. Like I want that last memory of us together. Being that picture that I have on my social media, me and him sitting there at Father's Day. Like that's how I want to remember him. I think he would understand that. But please, if you're if you're feuding with them, if you're having a fight with them, squash that shit because it's not fucking worth it. It's really not. Call your mom, call your dad, call your brother, sister, whatever. Call them, talk to them, let them know that you love them because You never know when it's going to be the last time. I think I'll end it on that.
Yeah, 100%. It's fair. Words to live by. Not gonna plug anything. Just check out the socials. Check out the merch, and we'll be back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. with Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast.
Well, I'm metaphorically going to stomp his ass about that ring situation. I fucking tell you what.
Sounds good. So we will see you guys tomorrow night. For Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit.
Who he was.
Huh?
Proud of you. So you remember who you were. I'm proud of you.
This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call that? Bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys